Hello, Monsters Abound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Immortal Empires and part 30 of my Lokhir Fellheart Campaign. Of course, every 10 episodes, assuming I remember, can be asked, have the time, and have managed to acquire the original Fallen Madonna with the big boobies, is an extravaganza, and this episode is no different. Last time, I declared war on a faction of beastmen over here. Here, there, found them. Declared war on them without any movement points, and so they ran off and burned a settlement to the ground. Some might have thought this is a mistake, but in fact I was just playing 4D chess in a way that no mortal mind can comprehend. Probably. Also, we're about to lose a whole bunch of settlements as they're under siege or they don't have defences, and apparently we live on the Costa del Chaos, and we've just got wave upon wave of Chaos fleets being rammed down our throat at regular intervals. Honestly, my coast is more at risk than a tiny island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean that its highest point is 5 metres above sea level. Frankly, they've got probably a better survival rate than the people in, I was going to say Lycia, but nope, they're dead. Toraka? Maybe. Shrine of Cain's gone as well. I mean, basically, we're just, we've got a lot to deal with. I think we're going to lose Pox Marsh. Magic Star's Tower, I think, can hold. I think you're probably... we've got someone coming there. We're laying an ambush here. If we can jump these guys, I'm feeling pretty confident because we've got the... Holy crap, they've got three hell cannons. Are you shitting me? 3 hell cannons.
I think not.
Oh, and so many chosen. Oh, Chaos are such dicks. Honest to God. Okay, who hasn't moved? Cat. Cat has not moved. We're going to link up with Dave once again. Yes, that's what you're going to do. Is everyone else going that way? Yes. Where's everyone else? Oh, there they are. Okay, you guys, yeah, you're all heading off. Excellent. Okay, so I guess we're just going to end the turn and see what happens. At least some of these Chaos fleets are going to go and harass Tretch, although knowing my luck, they'll probably just march right past these and head to Nagaron. That's my guess. I could be entirely wrong, but that's just so far my feeling. Oh, and Luther's turned up, finally. We finally found him. It's good. Well, I don't think they're going to survive, so I guess they're all dead. Yeah, well... Okay, they're headed there. Now, we could engage them and probably... Hello? Okay, we failed the ambush. That's not great. They do have 4 fucking hell cannons as well. Lovely. Lovely. What do I think? What do I think? I reckon we can probably do this. They've got a lot of chosen which don't have shields. So they're crossbow bolt fodder. The hell cannons are nasty. But maybe we can use our Dark Riders to sneak around behind them. And we got Black Ark support as well. So, yeah. Let's get Caladriel in here. See if she can get to rank 10 and get her name of power. Or die in the attempt. Do you think the Witch Elves get the dye for their... It's probably blood, isn't it? Don't know why I bothered asking, really. Okay, so... And dye our hair. So our main force is moving up, and reinforcements are approaching from behind the enemy, because that's fun. So we go, we've got some Dark Riders. And in the forest, over here, hiding in... I mean... There they are. Hiding in the forest. You know who else hides in the forest? Wood Elves. And those guys are pansies. They wear tights. Like... I mean... Dancers wear tights, I guess. And it takes a lot of skill to be a dancer. So actually that's not a bad insult. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to drop Black Ark bombardment directly on their heads. Everyone hates Wood Elves, let's face it. Wood Elves are the worst. Right, that's one hell cannon dealt with. Boom. Okay, so we just need to deal with the others. So, they've got 3 left. And our main problem is that we don't really have any fast-moving... Oh, you see how much damage they've done? I mean, that's just like one shot. It's like almost reducing a unit to half health with one friggin' shot. And the shots are, of course, homing. And this is why I hate hell cannons. They're a pain in the arse. So we're going to try and lure them out. Our Dark Riders are harassing them in the forest. There we go. We drop back into the tree canopy. There we go. So we can see we're raining down crossbow bolts on their heads. It's not doing an awful lot of damage, and we're being chased off. Send some chariots after us, but that's okay. They've also got... There's a giant there. One of the things I always think with the Chaos Giants is they really could do with like some nice like exfoliating rub. Really, I mean, that's real skin issues going on there. That's what you get if you spend too long in the sun. My uncle looked like that after one particular day spent on the beach without any sunscreen on. He was in a lot of pain. His own bloody fault, mind you. Okay. So, our reinforcements are moving back to join our main army under bombardment all the time. There's some ladies going flying there. I mean, one thing you can say about the Chaos Hordes is they know how to sweep a woman off her feet. And high into the air, and then into the ground with a bone-crunching sort of splat.
I have exquisite plans for them.
Well, thanks for the heads up. Anyway, okay, so Chaos Knight's taking a little bit of crossbow fire there. Just trying to lure them in. They're getting a little bit close. A little bit close. A little bit close. Okay, run away. Run away. Run away. Run away. Run away. No, too late. However, it did lure them into range of our crossbows, so we can open fire. We've got more Chaos Knights charging in the front. They're going to hit our Witch Elves, just like that Hell Cannon shot just did. Now, these guys don't get a very good charge off, and then they go out of control, so they can't pull them out. And that's actually quite important, because the AI does like to cycle charge, but it can't cycle charge units that are out of control. So, their monstrous infantry and their cavalry have advanced ahead of the rest of the army. Meanwhile, their infantry are lagging behind. These guys obviously have great weapons, so no shields. So we're going to concentrate our fire on these guys as they advance in. And, yeah, they're going to take a lot of damage. Yeah, that's good. We just need to keep that up. The Hellebroni, I've engaged some Chaos Warriors with halbards and losing decisively. Fair enough. But there goes Murderous Prowess. So that should still mean they're losing decisively. Still, I mean, could be worse. Witch Elves, Chariots, and Chaos Knights going at it. And a lot of the Chaos forces now on the run. We've managed to pick off quite a few of them with our crossbows. Crossbows, of course, the saving grace of the Dark Elf army. If you can lock them down and shoot them full of crossbow bolts, you're winning. Our reinforcements on the right flank have actually done pretty well and have managed to surround this unit of Chosen with Great Weapons. Although the Chosen with Great Weapons are just chopping their way through our Dark Elves, but they're just the garrison, so it's no big deal. So doing pretty well. A lot of the Chaos army is looking pretty tatty and is running for their lives, but mind you, our army is looking a little bit tatty, but our crossbows are pretty much at full health, apart from these Hell Cannon crew have apparently managed to charge through our lines and are currently trying to stab some Dark Shards. Did you just nut him in the... I think you just head-butted him in the nuts. That's it. Chop his head off. That's it. Get your own back. There we go. Nice. Okay. So, although our infantry took a lot of damage, our crossbows are pretty good, and we can just open fire. However, of course, as the chaos... Ow. Of course, the problem with the hell cannons is that they just don't break. So even at the end of the battle, you still have to kill them, mother flippers. So there's a hell cannon here. He's just going to be raining down shots as we advance and try and catch up with him. This is why having some harpies in your army is actually quite useful against chaos. No, 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 no. No. Oh, son of a bit. Jesus. So much. Hell cannons suck. I mean, what makes it worse is it basically looks like a penis. So you'd be look at the, oh Jesus Christ! Look at the kills just jump up. I'm not going to even see where it lands. Oh, son, what? Kill him! Shoot him in the face! Come on, guys! What's going on? This is rubbish. That's it. Come around the flank. We'll finish him off. Oh, it fired again. Lovely. Fine. Fine. God, I hate hell cannons. As far as I can see, there are no mods that remove hell cannons. There only fucking should be. Okay, we've got Hell with Discord. That's not bad. We can get some slaves. Not many, though. He's going to run away. It's not too bad. And Galadriel has gone up on a skill. I mean, without dying as well. So, good work there. Very encouraging. Oh, there's the... I was worried we weren't going to get that other Chaos Fleet. But no, he's there. Thank goodness. The Blood Swamps. The audience. Annual summons to court. Fear in their eyes. Blah, blah, blah. Who's this? Oh, Couladin. Feels weird it doesn't tell you... I thought it used to be that it would tell you up here what the Lord was. But it now says a settlement for some reason. I'm not. Maybe it's a settlement they're close to? I don't know. Couladin doesn't have favoured, so we could give him favoured. I'm kind of thinking that could be a good... I mean... Upkeep... I mean, yeah, sure. Sure. Seems silly to pick anything else, really. Masters of Murder, so a melee attack for our Doomfire Warlocks. More assassinate chance for Noxus, so that's exciting. Galadriel has got a skill point and a helm of thingy and all kinds of... Oh, look at that. Couladin is now favoured. Excellent. Scroll all the way down to the bottom here and do the best bit. Well, this is the best bit. Fuck you, Farmalt. Screw that. Screw you. Go to hell and die. Okay, you've got 2 skill points. So obviously we're going... now, I'm tempted... We've been picking a lot of revered now. I think maybe we go for an aristocratic name. Let's do that. And I think we're going to go Soul Blight, because obviously we're going to be fighting a lot of chaos, so that armor and weapon damage reduction can be a good thing. Okay. Gem of the Sorceress. So we've had this one again, really. Income from industry, buildings, all regions, or immune to attrition. I'm going to say Emerald Eye. Something I wanted to check was slave buildings. Are they... They don't count... It doesn't say it counts as industry income. So I don't think it affects slaves. I'm not 100% sure. A bit boring though. I mean, normally the names of power are really, really cool, but we've just got some couple of boring ones really, which is a bit of a shame, but never mind.
Why do you pester? Chosen of Hecate.
Okay.
This smells fishy.
You've boom boys. Not really too much of a problem. We can pop them. The depth guard are a bit nasty. otherwise, that's not actually that scary an army.
What do you seek?
I reckon we can take that fairly easily. So we're going to take it. He looks like he looks like he can take me, but I disagree. I think that is wildly out.
Slit their throats.
Exactly. Oh, it's nice to have something to break up the constant hell cannon bombardment. This time we're going to get bombarded by mortars, so at least it's different, I guess. Actually going to take quite a lot of damage. A little fireball coming in there. Which does take out one of the mortars, so not a bad shot. Not a bad shot at all. Good job. Although we're still going to take quite a lot. I mean, we're advancing. Ow. Pretty sure my mortars were never that effective, but whatever. So we've got a couple of mortars left. We're going to throw our harpies in just to try and get rid of it. And there's our Reaper bolt throwers. It's looking pretty good. We're going to take a little bit of fire, but it's not too bad. They don't have that many missile units. In we go. And we're going to try and just wipe out a big blob of units by basically incinerating our own harpies. Why not? Get any kills? 15. Could have been worse. How's the mortar going? Jesus, they're still alive. Holy crap. Do they actually have a mortar? Yes. Yes, there is still a mortar alive. Great. Sorceress is running away, but then decides, you know what, actually, we're going to turn around and face them. Murdredessa's like, nope. I'm going to solo charge. Nope. I lied. I'm going to just freeze you in place with a Sword of Torments just to make you easier to shoot in the face. Lovely. So that's the centre of their army, riddled with crossbow bullets. Crossbow bullets? Crossbow bolts. That's the word. Hoha is going to engage these rotting Promethean gunners, but going to take a lot of damage. And we've got to be careful of these big boys. I just say I could deal with the big boys. That's mostly because I thought Murdredessa had a dragon. I was confused with SpongeBob. Oops. So Parthok has engaged a unit of depth guard, basically just to try and lock them in place while we deal... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, they're coming in for a hug. No! Wow. Another burning head there. Does quite a lot of damage to these back units. Our right flank has been hugged to death. Looks like there's four dread spears that survived the hugging and now fleeing for their lives. Not great. There's another hugger coming in here. We've concentrated fire, but it's not going to be enough. Uh-oh. That did deal a lot of damage to those depth guard, though. So, you know, it swings and roundabouts. While, again, our infantry might look a little bit on the reduced side, our crossbows are fine, and so we can just concentrate crossbow fire on these units. These shades engage the depth guard over here, but actually the shades pretty good in melee combat, so they should be able to survive. As you can see, enemy army is now dropping dead. And there goes Lothir. Lothir. He's dead. Again. Properly, this time. That was okay. I mean, a few casualties from the Boom Boys. I said I could deal with them. I lied, but still, that's a win. I'll take that. And I'll take that as well. So that's defeated Luther Harkins. We get magic resistance plus 15%. And leadership plus 10 when fighting at sea. It's not one of the stronger. one of the stronger ones, but that's fine. We'll take... Do we actually have any... We do not have any recruitment buildings here. Okay, well, let's grab a recruitment building then. Could we march back to... No. Okay, what we'll do is we'll wait one turn, and then we'll head for the monument of its... Does that have defences? No, that should be pretty easy to take, although I might have to fight it just to make sure none of my units die. Or I might just do it anyway. What level are you? You're 16. You have a dragon at rank 22, another 2 levels. I'm tempted to give you a Dark Pegasus now, but I feel like saving the skill points. Let's go for Slaughter Lord, because you do have your Sisters of Slaughter there. Public order here is not great. We do have this one down here, which we need to grab, and I
Lord of the Black Court.
I wonder if we could do that. If we can take you,
Dread Lord of the
and I tell you what, we can bring you down here, and you can go and grab this one quickly, while we go and grab the monument of it. It's all with Murderer Dessa. Hoheart's going to have Foe Seeker. She almost died during that battle. That was close, but she's okay. So that's fine. Could have Torture Post. Don't really need it. Could have the Lumberyard. That would be useful. So let's grab that. And obviously we want defences just in case. I keep misclicking. There we go. Good. Oh, they've attacked the second. That's not too much of a problem. And I think I can auto-resolve this. I can only fight so many battles against Chaos Warriors before it gets getting incredibly dull. Ugh. Oh, fuck it. I'll take that. Such is my dislike for fighting Chaos Warriors, I will happily just go, you know what, I'll sacrifice some units. That's fine. Couladin is still level 9. Tell you what I would like is some... What I would like is some Doomfire Warlocks, but I don't think we can get them here. Those take so long to recruit. We really need to go and deal with this other Chaos Army over here. So I think we're going to have to be... Maybe just get some Black Ark Corsairs with hand bows. The only problem being is their missile damage isn't great against... Armor piercing is only 3. Compared to 12. Yeah. They're just not going to do much damage against Chaos Warriors, are they? It's just going to be a bit limited. Which is a shame, but it's... Let's get some Harpies, just because if we do come across... And I guess some of those just to deal with the inevitable Chaos Knights.
Supreme Sorceress of Grond.
If we come across any Hell Cannons, then the Harpies will be quite useful. Do we really have nowhere we can... Oh, bloody hell. Aspirant, what are you doing? What's up, mate? Come on, let's get some Reaver Stables in here.
Mother of the Dark Convent.
That's what you want. I could have a... I mean, the dragons are... 714. It's not actually that bad. I mean... Oh, well, that's just from Aspiron, isn't it? They're actually 1,000 each, so they are quite pricey. But...
The portents are good.
I could give them to... Is it Couladin who is the... No. Who is Beast Thing? Rakal. There we go, Rakal. So I could give them to Rakal, although he's got a pretty good army anyway. He's not bad. It's old Rakal. He's getting there. Let's go with Lashmaster, because we do have the Harpies and we do have the Spiky Hydras. We've got Bert and Ernie. So called. And we can get some Black Dragons or something. Can't reach you, and frankly, we're probably not going to be able to. So,
the people grow restless.
Yeah, okay. We're getting defences. I guess we'll go and recolonize this.
Corsairs to me.
That'll slow us down for a little bit, but We'll be fine. I definitely do want defences. Where can we not get defences here? Oh, maybe you can't. I think they just have a big garrison anyway, don't they? I think they start off with... I think they get a big garrison anyway. Yeah, so you have 3 units of Blackguard now. Yeah, so you don't really need the extra garrison there. But what we do need is one of those. We can't... Okay, let's get some more growth here then. Let's get some more growth. Because it is unpleasant. It's going to take a little bit longer. And then we can start invading the south. Although Tretch might take Hag Reef. In which case, we might have to... Well, we don't have to kill Tretch. We don't have to kill Tretch. It's not required. We need to wipe out the Vampire Coast. I think we've done everything else. Apart from, we've currently only got half the unit of Black Ark Corsairs that we need, because Black Ark Corsairs are, at this point in the game, not great. Especially when you're fighting things with a lot of armour. They're just not very potent. And we need 8 of these buildings, which we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need 2 more. 2 more. Khemri is apparently named twice for some reason. So good they named it twice. Galleon's Graveyard is a potential. Is there anything else this side? I thought that Hexotl's there as well. And it looks like Marathi is circling around Hexotl. So Mazdamundi might lose that and we might gain it. So that means we just need 1 more, really. And
in the business of despoilment, there is no time for games.
Well, you say this. Can we give you some... let's give you some cash.
As my power ascends.
Let's give you some cash. Let's, let's be friends. Let's be friends. Let's be friends. Let's be military allies. Get that going on. Who are you at war with, out of interest?
Smell your fear.
You're at war with Chaos.
I always can when your kind approaches.
Okay, sure. Sure. We kind of like his anyway. I mean, we might be able to get him on side. That would be quite nice if we get a military alliance with him. That would be another settlement. Failing that, we could just take it. I mean, it shouldn't be difficult. And if we can fend off Chaos, then taking 1 settlement in the middle of the sea should be fairly straightforward. Oh yes, we've got this guy over here as well, so we need to deal with that. So if we bring over there, we can use the Black Ark bombardment abilities. Yes, let's go and hunt you down. Come here, you little shit. Yes, let's just auto-resolve that one. Take the slaves. Okay, so we just got 2 more to deal with. No worries. Can we... Is that gonna... It's gonna give us a little bit more replenishment. Oh, it might just be in range. They might decide to come... I mean, if they decide to come for us, we should be able to retreat. So we should be okay. Can we move just a little bit further? I don't think we can. Okay, well, let's stay here. If they attack, we can retreat. We're right on the edge of their move. So let's just get the extra replenishment for the moment. We've got the Admiral here. He's going to give us bombardment as well. We could upgrade the Soul Furnace.
A bloody victory.
Well, I mean, let's not jump the gun. Sure. Sure. Okay, good. What do I want to do with these? I don't... It's just more stuff to move around. I mean, it's nice, but it's just there, and I don't really know what to do with them. So I guess I'll stick them here and try and keep them away from the Chaos fleets, because I can't really deal with them at the moment anyway. I wonder if we can lure these guys into an ambush. If I, like, sit here, see if we can jump them. Maybe. Could be a bit of an ask. I would like more melee defense for my Doomfire Warlocks. I also want some more Doomfire Warlocks. But upkeep reduction for Shades would be quite nice. Speed for Witch Elves, Blackguard, Hardganeth Execution, and Sister of Slaughter. Plus campaign movement range. That would be quite nice. Let's get an Instrument of War. Muscle, flesh, and the skeleton that binds them can be finely tuned for maximum violence. Yeah, sure. Is there anything that increases replenishment? Okay, let's just get public order then. Try and keep that. Try and keep that up. Let's upgrade you. We've got this going on as well. Yeah, I know. Okay, let's get that because that's going to increase our cash. Let's just double check what we got here. The Spine of Sotek. Right. Don't want the slaves going there. Just want the slaves going here. So 26 and 40%. So plenty of slaves can be funneled in. Yeah, I mean, we could do with more slaves. Always could do with more slaves. There's never enough slaves, is there? As the saying goes. Do I want... Yeah, let's get Kindle the Fury, because SpongeBob is going to be near her units. So that'll keep them relatively safe. I could actually do with maybe like a Dread Spear. Just to try and blunt... these guys don't actually have that many cavalry. So, maybe not. What... Let's get another Reaper Bolt Thrower, because you just can't go wrong with Bolt Throwers. It's just always... It's always a good option. Ah. Okay. What? Hang on. Why don't we have any dark... What happened to our Dark Shards? Why have we got Corsair... Why do I have Corsair... What the fuck? Oh shit. Why do I have Corsairs? I don't fucking Corsairs. I want Dark Shards. What the tits? Well, that's not good. I'm not sure why Magic Stars Tower comes with Corsairs. I'm guessing it's because it's a port. Oh well, at least we've got magical fire shit. So that's good. That's something. The Hell Cannons are concentrating on this bit of wall here. We're going to move one of our units of Blackguard down to try and deal with that. We're opening fire with the hand bows. They're not going to be doing an awful lot of damage. We've got 2 siege towers approaching from this direction. We've got Blackguard to meet them. And our Reaper Bolt Throwers are doing their best. But unfortunately, the Reaper Bolt Throwers don't actually do that much damage to siege towers. So very little point actually concentrating fire on them. Our hand bows are doing some damage, but nowhere near as much as Dark Shards would. But something's better than nothing. And here comes a ram. Now, of course, the ram is quite slow, but does do a lot of damage once it reaches the gates. On the other hand, if you just smash it down with, I don't know, say, Chaos Trolls, that works slightly quicker, I guess. But we do have a breach in the wall, so thankfully our unit of Blackguard are moving into position now. Just in time, because it looks like a Chaos Lord is right on his... I'm surprised these guys didn't move to try and make use of it. But apparently, no, just the Chaos Lord has decided to come in. Meanwhile, up on the wall over here, the Blackguard have engaged these units of Chosen. Now, the Chosen are a very nasty unit. And are going to... Well, on the one hand, they don't have armor piercing. So it says the combat's even. We will be helping out with more bombardments to try and see if we can reduce the number of Chaos Warriors over there, especially as they're all packed in, so that should be quite nice. The enemy Lord has charged us. Unfortunately, he's on a horse, so he's going to be taking a lot of damage here. We're also moving in our Death Hag to try and help out. There's some Chaos Warriors that come up onto the wall. Some Chaos Warriors there, and we've got yet more Chaos Warriors. Yet up they come. So they need to be dealt with. And... how's our... yeah, gates coming down. Gates coming down. But this is the main problem here as we've got the breach. More Chaos Warriors approaching, trying to engage us. The Chaos Lord's almost halfway dead. Over on the wall, we're being overwhelmed. But Black Arc Bombardment is going to try... It's going to help. It'll help a little bit. It'll help quite a lot, actually. Leaving a big charred pocket there. Another Black Arc bombardment over here. Also some help from the Reaper bolt throwers. Oh, that was pretty devastating. There's 3 units of Chaos Warriors and Chosen here, and the Black Guard doggedly holding them in. But we've got this really quite nice sort of position here where our Black Guard have been pushed to either side. And that means our Reaper bolt throwers can just open fire on the centre and cause some large casualties. Very nice. And we can do the same here once we've dealt with that one. So hopefully that should be fine. Over here we are losing ground as the Chaos Trolls have repositioned. Fortunately, our hand bows have moved in position and we can open fire. That's going to be doing a lot of damage. The enemy Chaos Lord is running for his life. Off he runs. There he goes. Surprisingly, we're actually winning this fight. I don't quite know how, but we seem to be winning this fight. So the Chaos Warrior is not doing very well. The gate has finally gone down. And Chosen. No, Chaos Warriors and Halberds are approaching. I mean, these guys should not be particularly difficult to deal with, I don't think. I think the Black Guard outclassed them. So we should be okay there. We're winning on this side of the wall just barely thanks to the help from the Reaper bolt thrower. A fireball there. Yeah, there we go. The Black Guard still holding on. These Chaos Warriors looking less and less happy. It's actually surprising how... One of the things I don't like about Warhammer is the fact you can't put your artillery on walls. And that feels really weird because it means your artillery has to sit inside the city. Which is odd. To me, I think anyway. You think you could pop them up on the wall and then use them from the wall, but apparently not. But there we go. The enemy... Well, I mean, yeah, we're killing quite a few of our Black Guard as well. But frankly, that's a sacrifice I'm willing for them to make. Look at this pile of dead here. Everywhere. And over here, the entire enemy army, in fact, has started to rout. Running for their lives. Just the Hell Cannons, of course, as is tradition. Still doggedly holding on. We do have some units of Cold One Knights who are going to come and deal with some of these Chaos Warriors. Just chase them down and deal with them. Because obviously that means we won't have to fight them later. Of course, the traditional last charge of the Chaos Dwarves as they run out of ammo and then suicide themselves against the nearest unit. Therefore, meaning I won't have to fight them next time. So, a bit of a win there. So there we go, we managed to hold on to the city, just about, despite not having any dark shards. And our cold ones are going to get a bite to eat as well. Well, that went surprisingly well, actually, although it would have been better had they given me dark shards rather than fucking Corsairs with hand bows. Who would do that? What absolute monster would replace dark shards with Corsair handbows? Honest to God. Alright, well, he's run away. Good. Okay, we're going to lose Pox Marsh, but that, you know, collateral damage. Right, overall, I think we're doing pretty well. We've almost pushed back Chaos once again. Oh, Bretonia's dead. Bretonia is dead. We've done that. Sure, that's fine. Right, now. I know for a fact there's beastmen over here somewhere. Found you. Killed you. Thank you. Well, you just killed some beastmen. Let's chill out. Trickster Shard, Bodyguard. Excellent. Okay, that's that little problem dealt with. Only took 6 or 7 turns to deal with that problem I created for myself. So, no problem there. Efforts redoubled. Diplomatic relations with Dark Elves. Probably called a local off. The problem with these is they're very sort of... They're local. Which isn't really that useful, because you probably want Malekith sort of on the move all the time. The All Provinces is really nice. But the rest, not so good. Not so great. I think what we'll do is still take Blade Wind. Well, yeah, we'll take Blade Wind. Ideally, because Soul Stealer absorbs enemy hit points and gives them to you. So what you can do is you can use Power of Darkness, which takes your health and turns it into Winds of Magic. And then you can use it on that spell and get your health back. So, you know, double win.
Look on me and cower.
Sure. I'll get right on that cowering. I'm very invested in the cowering. Don't get me wrong.
A mutiny.
No, it's not. It's fine. Right, you can just pop there. Public order here is actually okay for the moment. That's nice. It's good to see. We'll grab Harkaldra and the Altar of Ultimate Darkness, which I think it has like a special building which I think increases money. So that would be quite nice to have. We lost our pots, son of a bitch.
Supreme sorceress.
And we've also got this guy. Yeah, he's just got a lot of Chaos Warriors, a lot of other stuff. I'm taking a lot of damage though. It's such a good opportunity to take out another Chaos Army though, and then there's just one left. What SpongeBob has just knocked it out of the park time and time again. You know what?
Scream for me.
I think we can.
May their death be slow.
I'll take that. I just can't be asked to fight any more fucking Chaos Warriors. It's just...
What is your
At a certain point you just go, oh, not more of the bastards.
My powers are yours.
Okay, we'll just fill up on Sisters of Slaughter. That's take a couple of turns. We're going to go and chase after Vestergax Blood Eater. That was the name you was given. Do you look at a baby and go, well, he looks like a Vestergax Blood Eater? I guess Blood Eater's the family name. I guess if your family name is Blood Eater, then Vestergax probably sounds like a totally normal baby name. Still. Right. Finish off you. Bosh. Gone. He's a campaigner, despite the fact our faction capital's just there. But that's okay. And what we'll do is we'll rush over into this settlement over here. Now that might put them off from attacking. What's our garrison over here? So why is this fucking different? What? I don't understand. I guess it's something to do... Because that's... We've got the Dread Bulwark there. And here. I guess it's this building here. Because this one is the I guess it gives you more Corsairs because it's a port? I mean, personally, I'd prefer the Dark Shards, but that's just me.
Supreme sorceress of Grond.
Okay, you're still recruiting, and that's fine. Okay, and we can go and deal with this. Might have to fight this. I might be able to get away with it. That's fine.
Seize this place.
We will occupy that one. Got Talisman of Endurance. That's quite nice. Nice to have a little Talisman of Endurance there. And defences. And we might...
What do you seek?
Well, okay, we'll level you up. So we're going to give you... let's go Slaughterlord. I'm not too bothered by Piercing Bolts of Burning or Flamestorm. Neither are spells that particularly light me up, despite the fire spells, obviously. And we're going to get Piercing Shots, because more damage is always good. And we're going to just surge on and grab the Mine of Bearded Skulls ASAP, and then heal up. And that's that province captured, and we just then need to finish off the rest of Luther's territory. But at least now, it's kind of in a more sort of linear passage, so we take one after the other. So as soon as we can get both of our armies up here, Luther is going to have to attack us through this sort of valley. So as long as we block this off, he's not going to suddenly appear from the north or the west or, you know, wherever. I do need these walls up, because that Chaos Army is not great. The sectional waiting, I think we'll be okay. If we manage to defend the Magic Star Tower, I think we'll be alright. And, okay. I'm tempted to go for the... Let's go for a martial name of power, right? It's Couladin, right? Couladin? Bloody Couladin. What's he got? The Hydra. A routine hunt turned to drama when a beast of legend... He's got a Hydra. It's not really legend, but okay, was awoken in a battle for the ages. You defeated the beast after fighting it all day and the following night too. Now, however, the monster is vanquished. How best to celebrate your victory? Wallow in its bile. Is that... Gives him flaming attacks, fire resistance, and armour. Really? You just want to roll around in its blood? That seems a bit weird. Drink its blood. I mean, neither of these sound particularly great. I mean, what's wrong with a nice party? No, you just want to roll around in its goo or drink its blood. Well, I mean, regeneration is always good, so I guess we're just going to drink its blood. The Hydra is one of the few creatures able to recover from its most grievous of wounds. The key to the regeneration must come from the slain beast's blood, surely. That's science. Sure. So there we go. Cooled it in Hydra blood.
Dreadlord of Nagaro.
Good stuff. What a weird guy. What a weird, weird guy. Claudia is Tell you what, let's get spread public order, because you're kind of the tip of the spear. I think Harkaldra should go down pretty quick. Yeah, I mean, the nice thing about these guys is their garrisons are god-awful. I guess because generally they shouldn't have this many settlements. Hey, Malekith. Oh, this guy. You can be a specialist. Sure. That works. And hold... Who? Oh, you. Let's go for fervour. Let's go for... What's Malekith got? He hasn't got his bloody sword, has he? Just double check that it hasn't suddenly appeared from nowhere. No. Let's give you a Talisman of Endurance. That sounds pretty good. You've only got Armour of Darkness. Really? It's not great. But maybe missile... I mean, you are on a dragon, so I think maybe missile resistance would be quite nice, actually. I think that'd be a good shout. Let's get the Banner of Eternal Flame as well, because we're not fighting High Elves, although the High Elves are still alive. Because Marathi and Tretch have been failing catastrophically. And basically, I mean, I managed to wipe out the entirety of the High Elves from Ulthuan. And Tretch and Marathi can't manage to deal with taking out just a few settlements. I mean, that's it. It's a shameful display, frankly. Shameful display.
My power is yours.
While on my deck, you will do as I command.
Oh, it's a mummy. You're on a peace treaty. I'm going to say no, because you're at war with a lot of people I'm also at war with, so I want to keep them happy. Oh. Damn it!
Withdraw.
Go away. Leave me alone, you big bullies. Honestly, this is the problem with Black Arcs. Ooh, okay. Now, I think I'm fairly sure we can win this one. They don't have much in the way of infantry. So again, if we can funnel them in, it should be fairly straightforward. Here we are at the Sexual Awakening. We're throwing not blue fireballs this time. We're throwing balls of something. Probably best not to ask. And our Sorceress is taking a right old blatting from fireballs, apparently. Apparently the Chaos Lad, Chaos Lord of Fire, really likes throwing fireballs at us. And I probably shouldn't be paying attention, because here comes a third one. Ow! That's a third time right in the face of a fireball. Okay, getting straight back onto the wall. Nice work. Okay, we've got Chaos Knights on the right flank. Some heading over to this gate. We've got lots of... Ow. Jeez, that almost killed you. We've got lots of Hell Cannons over on this flank, and we're using our Harpies to charge in, engage, and then flee away. This didn't go very well, but we've still got one unit to use. Basically, we just need to keep these guys on their toes. If we can keep coming down and charging, because we could do quite a lot of damage to this Hell Cannon. If we can come down, engage and retreat again, we can probably take them out. Maybe not before this wall goes down though. So this time we do have some Dark Shards, which is very nice. We've got some Chaos Warriors engaging our Black Guard, but we should be fine there. Some Corsairs opening fire on these Chaos Knights down here. Yes, there we go. That's it. Fire some blue shit at them. Chaos Warriors hate blue shit. Apparently. They're allergic to it or something. Apparently these guys brought a ram, but then decided to just let the Chaos Trolls just do their stuff, so I guess that's fine. Our gate, one of our gates has gone down. And Chaos Trolls pouring through, but we've got Black Guard here to hold them at bay. Black Guard very much a staple of any defence. And then behind them we've got a Reaper Bolt Thrower. I mean, hopefully it won't shoot my own guys in the back. Fingers crossed. So far, so good. Which is surprising. Blackguard winning against the Chaos Warriors there. It looks like it's going pretty well. Although a gate has come down and there's more Blackguard holding them at bay. We do have some Dark Shards here, so we can actually, what we can do is move these over to the other side. And then if they do manage to break through, then basically we'll just turn this little courtyard here into a target range. Yet more units of Chaos Warriors, Chaos Knights, Chaos Trolls, Chaos everything charging through the gate, being held at bay by the Black Guard. Despite our best efforts, I think this wall is about to go down. Oh, 91. The Harpies have been sort of coming down, dealing some damage and retreating again. As you can see, we haven't quite taken out any of the Hell Cannons as of yet, but we've done quite a lot of damage. Are they actually manning it or not? I don't think they are. I think only one Hell Cannon is actually firing. I don't think they're actually manning the Hell Cannon. Neat. That works. Good. Okay, what's going on down here? We've got an enemy Chaos Sorcerer Lord. Walls have been breached. That's not ideal, but there's not much really here. So we've got some Dark Shards up on the flank here, and as you can see, as they push past the gate, they just get a flank full of crossbow bolts. Not ideal. Boom, goes a chariot. Oh, that Chaos Lord's taking a lot of damage. These guys not looking very happy. Over here, the Blackguard have been doggedly holding on, but there's a lot of Chosen, all that kind of stuff there. Yeah, another Reaper Bolt Thrower back there, opening fire. We've got some Chaos Trolls that have managed to break away from the gates, but as you can see, as soon as they do, our Dark Shards start opening fire. They start taking a lot of damage, and they start to waver. Taking a lot of damage there. Unfortunately, our Blackguard slowly being whittled down, being attacked in the flank as well. Not very happy about that. They're about to break and run. However, we have turned this into a shooting range, so as you can see, now they're all starting to fire. Basically, they're just being caught in a crossfire there. Very, very nasty. These trolls starting to rout now. And these Chaos Knights, not quite sure what to do with themselves. There's some Chosen there as well. So they're trying to chase down the Blackguard, taking a lot of damage as they do. Yeah, you're fine. Taking some Reaper Bolt fire as well. These guys, of course, as they're moving away, they're not defending they're not using their shields as defense, so they're just getting chewed up. Absolutely chewed up. And these Chosen down here don't know what to do. Firing from every direction. They take a... yeah. Well, good news is you won't have time to, because you're all gonna die. So they're getting riddled with crossbow fire. There we go. They are now routing. The enemy army is on the run everywhere. We've managed to break them. Oh, there's a ship out there. There's a few ships. Look at that. I know them. It's amazing the detail they put in here. I mean, like, considering you can't even go out here. Looks a little market. I'm not paying attention, am I? Okay, sorry. Going back. So these Chaos Warriors are on the run, and of course the charge of the Hell Cannons. We've got 4 little Chaos Dwarves here. Just watching with this. I can't wait to play Chaos Dwarves. Chaos Tools are going to be great. Absolutely brilliant. And the Harpies finished off that Hell Cannon. Very, very good. And we just need to shoot these guys down. And then we have managed to secure the Sexual Awakening. Well, I'm getting pretty good at these sieges anyway. At least killing Chaos Warriors. Yeah, let's take the slaves and the replenishment. Send them packing. So we've just got this guy up here to deal with. So we need to deal with that. We lost Mistnar. And we're under siege over here, although that's not a major issue because we should be able to fairly easily push them back. We're suffering attrition here, so we need to move quickly. I don't think we can quite reach it in one turn, so what we might do is just head down here. And, oh shit, of course we can't. Okay, well, we'll head down there. We should be fine. Fetcher is going to be... Oh, she's going to get Cauldron Blood. That's what she's going to do. That's what she's going to get. And Murderedessa needs to just rest up for... Oh, let's get one of those just to patch up the army. Yeah, okay. Okay, the only problem is we've got a couple of undefended settlements over here which we could end up potentially losing. So I think I need to move a little bit fast to deal with this problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to... Why can't I... Oh shit, it's because you're recruiting from there. Okay, let's assume my attack. Even with the garrison. Okay, I won't worry about that just this second. We'll worry about that in a minute. Okay, first. Okay, having dealt with that, we did take a little bit of damage, and of course we couldn't recruit because that stupid bastard came after us. Hopefully he won't do that again. Yeah, I know. It's pretty awesome. So, what's this army got? Oh god, yes, just the worst. Just the worst. Is there anywhere we could recruit units? Like, what about here? Nope, nothing. Well, really? No, they're fine. They're alright, don't know what you're whinging about. Okay, local... Yes, because this is a bad place to recruit, isn't it? Yes, it is. It's a shit place to recruit. So, we've got... Let's get another Dark Shard. And just someone to hold the line. It's going to take a couple of turns to recruit. There's not much we can do about that. I can't trust that we can recruit from the Black Ark. Because the likelihood is it's going to get chased again. Which is a problem. So you guys are just hanging back there. We've got... finally, we're going to link up with bloody Lister. It's taken a long time.
I agree.
Right? Oh, your army's taken such a beating from... We might just leave you there. Leave you there. Bring Malekith down to help out. Having dealt with those beastmen, we're now pretty much ready to go. So that should be okay there. I guess now we just want to fight this siege, and it's just annoying that... It's annoying that we have to fight it. Yet more sodding... How many battles have we fought against Chaos Warriors this episode? 5, I think? More Chaos Warriors. What is it with Chaos and hiding in trees like wood elves? Get out of the trees. Come on. Out you come. Okay, those guys... How many hell cannons have they got? 3. 3 hell cannons. Okay, so our harpies are hiding in the trees. I'm hoping to try and deflect some of these hell cannon blasts by using the trees, but that is not working. The hell cannons are not hitting trees. They're hitting harpies. That's the opposite of what I actually wanted to happen, but never mind. So our force has head up in spaghetti lines. Classic Rome 2 spaghetti lines. Was it Rome 2 or Attila? I want to say Rome 2. Rome 2 spaghetti lines. Spaghetti lines, there we go. And that's to try and limit the amount of damage we can take from the hell cannons. And we're flanking around with our Dark Riders. They're sacrificial. Don't care what happens to them. As, in fact, they're taking some shots from the hell cannons, which I'm more than happy about. I doubt they're happy about it, but I don't really care how they feel. And the Harpies moving in as well. Looks like they've left the hell cannons completely undefended, which is perfect. So, our units moving in to crush the hell cannons. And we just need to deal with the rest of the Chaos Army now, and here they come. So they've got some knights advancing through the forest. They're soon going to be in range of our Dark Shards. There's Couladin. He's playing it cool. What a lovely hat you've got. And a big sharp crossbow. So he of course has now regeneration, which is very nice. Nice space to have. There goes Reginald, our Hydra. I was going to say Harpy there, but our Harpies look very different. I do love, I mean, I love the skin on this thing. It looks so reptilian. Love it. Little fire breath there, which is going to do some, oh, very nice damage. Yes, that was good. Let's move Reginald back to the safety of our line. We're going to open fire with, yeah, lots of these Chaos Spawn taking a lot of damage there. They're now going to engage the Corsairs, but I'm fine with that. So they're going to charge the Dread Spears and then barrel on through, despite the fact that obviously we have charged, large charge defense. Going to take a nasty blasting on our right flank, and there's some Chaos Knights engaging the Harganeth Executioners, but we should be okay. That giant is basically just a giant target for a pincushion. Pincushioning. So he's going to take damage. Very nice. Reginald and the giant going toe to toe, or toe to multiple heads. Sure. And over here we've got a nice surround going on. Some trolls retreating there. We're just going to chase them off with some crossbow fire. And our Witch Elves going to come in from behind. That's right. A surprise rear penetration for the Chaos Warriors. They weren't suspecting that. Weren't expecting that even. And they're going to take a lot of damage. And ouch, that's going to sting. Caught between two. They're going out of control as well. I'd be pretty upset if I got really penetrated by a scary half-naked woman as well. So there's that. And the enemy army breaks and runs like the bunch of cowards they are. And the units that went and chased down the hell cannons have returned just in time to catch the retreating Chaos Warriors and tear them to little bitty pieces. Another win for the good, I mean the differently evil guys. Yep, well, that nailed that. Right, he's dead. Good. Let's go and finish him off. Just bop him. He's bopped. Well and truly bopped. Bippity bopped. And right, now we're going to go and clean up the rest of these guys. So we're going to head over here. Stay on land so we can get the replenishment. And head straight for this other army over here. There's another one over here around here somewhere as well, isn't there? So this is the army that laid siege to the Sexual Awakening and was rebuffed. So we just need to carry on. Now, Couladin Hydra Blood, I think he's a bit sadistic. I feel like he's a little bit sadistic. So let's grab that. Let's also grab evasion. Yes, evasion. Let's grab that. Okay, one more turn for you, and then we can head up. And obviously, we actually didn't loot. We've lost Pox Marsh, and we might lose one of these settlements depending on if we can get up there and finish off that army before they can get any further. But actually, the damage down here was limited. Over here, where poor SpongeBob has been dealing with this problem all by herself, things were a little bit more, you know, iffy, but still, a pretty good showing, considering it was literally just SpongeBob mopping up this entire... I mean, good on you, SpongeBob. We need to give you some better units. Once all this is over, I promise you, at least one dragon and another Hydra. And maybe a spiky Hydra. we'll see what happens. That's very exciting. And then over here, I mean, these guys have just been running around, not really doing much for a while because of my slight snafu with the Beastmen. But now the Beastmen have been dealt with, and we can concentrate on finishing off these guys. Good. I mean, I don't particularly want the mountains, to be honest. They're all red. Ugh. No, maybe not them. Oh, you've taken that, haven't you? You sneaky scavens. Okay, so we need to do that. We could also, if we can take Hexotl, that might be quite useful. That would mean declaring war. We need to finish off Lothir as well. The thing is, there could be another Chaos Wave. Yet another Chaos Wave could be on its way at any time. So I need to maintain my defences on the coast. If anything, more defences would be good. 3 more turns and we'll have the Gates of Lothir. We've got the gold mine going up. 1 more turn, we'll have the next rank of gold mines. That's very good. We need to get more slaves. I mean, slaves are doing pretty well at the moment. They've been pretty stable, actually, so it's not too bad. We could potentially do another Rites. Now, the Dark Conduit is really nice, but it's going to be another 22 turns before we can use that. I mean, I don't really need the Public Order. Sorceresses, I mean, the Winds of Magic would be quite nice, but don't know if I need it right now. And we don't really have... Yeah. The Sacrifice to Cain's really useful. Sacrifice to Hecate is okay. This I only really need if I've got Public Order problems. And this isn't really that... I mean, the 20 armor for Spiky Hydra, meh. Unpiercing damage, 100% for black. I mean, that's... What do they have? 3? So that turns it to 6. It's not great. And Fear and Stalk. Well, it's not... It's not the worst, but it's not particularly great. The Hambos, they just don't do enough damage against armoured units. It's just a bit of a problem. Yeah. Okay, well, a few more Chaos Armies to defeat, and then that's them dealt with for the moment. We can start moving on to finish off Lothir, and then we're heading on to finishing the campaign. What I might actually do is put a poll up. The poll is non-binding. All right? It's not definite that I will pick whoever wins the poll, but I'll put the poll up and it will give me some ideas about what people want to see, and then I'll make a decision. I was thinking Skaven. I was thinking maybe Skaven starting at Skaven Blight, but I've checked out some of the mods that move the Skaven factions to Skaven Blight, and apparently none of them work at the moment. I can have a check and see if they do, but from the comments I was reading on the mods, they don't work. So that might not be an option. But I would like to try a Skaven campaign, but probably not Skrulk. Probably no factions that start down here. Fortunately, there's not many factions that start down here, to be honest, so it's not too bad. Aleth might be another good one as well, because he starts over here, doesn't he? And I haven't played High Elves in a while. We've never actually played like the Empire, so that's an option. Norska's been a while. Who else? We played Dwarves quite recently, didn't we? Maybe Tomb King. I mean, it's been a while since I played Tomb Kings as well. So there's definitely some options there. But we'll see. As I say, non-binding. All right? Non-binding referendum. Okay? It's advisory. Just want to double... Oh, right, that... It's not... don't sulk if I don't pick the one that wins, all right? Because it won't work. I don't care about puppy dog eyes. I've got plenty of them. Anywho. We'll see how that goes next time. So thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you in the next episode of Lokhir Fellheart.